The risk around data management and the need for having data organized and managed for use with artificial intelligence is an issue now and is set to intensify as more operations are automated. The business benefits and opportunities from data practices also have wider business benefits. Please see links in the comments below. This session looks at the data practice capacity and capability to support AI and what is needed for establishment, enhancement, and scaling of data practice within business. Having a data practice is a risk management approach with controls across business for enabling assured services and delivery. The strategic, sovereign, operational risks around data are set to increase with the use of AI and automation. Having a data practice becomes part of the risk management of a business. A data practice can be used to improve existing business outcomes irrespective of AI. Let's get into it. In this ad hoc series, we selectively reflect on business aspects of trends in technology. The intent is to look at emerging opportunities stemming from technology changes, but from a perspective beyond any initial laughter and skepticism inherent with any level. A question resonating may be along the lines of, why is this series different to all of the other commentary and analysis seen? Simple. It is not about commentary, and the series is about taking proven business practicalities and pragmatics with what is occurring on the ground, taking a moment to reflect on what we are seeing. For the skeptical, we talk about trends and impacts we experience in business. Though we may not know how the trends will pan out, these trends are occurring now with inherent opportunities. We are not about hype, and we have no backing or vested interest to support us. Above all, we are trying to help others through the sharing of skills and expertise to assist with business preparation for transformation around technology. In this session, we look at the data practices for supporting AI and the related opportunities for business. Such data practices are good for business irrespective of AI. Practices across the integrated data types. The business application of artificial intelligence, AI, whether it is the automation of knowledge workers, the use of edge computing in agriculture production, or the consumption of cloud-based project services with AI, they all see the need for different data types to be used together for business outcomes. This means that addressing data governance, the management of data, and the data practices is required. The need applies across the varying types of data and combined, including structured data, databases, unstructured data, documents and emails, images and videos, spatial data, whether maps or satellite-derived imaging, or the blended and derived products from AI used in further operations. The metadata describing the data, whether it is formats, access, ownership, or data currency details, also need to be managed across the data types. Clearly, data practices are needed across the business and embedded into the business for both service delivery and risk management. Data governance themes, varying with business type, market, sector, size, location, and other considerations like regulatory, is how, when, the risk, and the extent of the need for data management and data governance practices. The themes within data governance are common across business and typically include data handling, the actual management of data, roles and responsibilities, the respective players within the data management life cycle and in the logistics of data management with their required responsibilities. Provisions, services and support required for the management of data. Having these capacities provisioned helps enable the management of data. Oversight, the activities to oversight and assure the management of data. Safeguards, the measures, activities and protections required within the management of data. Products and services, the main service types and product offerings within the provision, engagement and operations of data. Governance entities, the differing governance entities which may be required for an overall outcomes management. These data governance themes span both operations of data and the management of the operations. Further details around these governance themes are now considered. Operational themes, data governance functions. These are the data governance themes used in the direct operations of data, addressing the handling of data, the provision of service and support required, and the main products and services in support of data and its use and management. Details for these functions within data management and overall data governance are outlined. A data practice for AI will need these functions across a business. Having these functions is also good business practice. Managerial themes, data governance functions. These are the management themes used in the services and support of the data operations. This includes the roles and responsibilities, the safeguards required, the oversight for assured services, and the overall entities for management of data end-to-end across the value stack and along the data logistics chain. Details for these functions within data, data management, and overall data governance are outlined. A data practice will need these functions across a business. A data practice for AI will need these functions across a business. Having these functions is also good business practice. Business considerations for data practice. A data practice within a business takes time, effort, and resources to achieve. The ongoing management and support is also required. Establishing, enhancing, and scaling of a data practice often includes executive. A data practice exists and operates to deliver business outcomes because of the importance placed by boards and executives. From managing the risk to budget, resources, and performance management changes for data practice while sustaining business operations. People. The need for people with the required values, behaviors, and motivations across the business is required for a business-embedded and business-enabled data practice. Time away from business for capacity and capability to craft and shape the adoption and adaptation is required. Technology. To support a data practice, the systems need to be integrated. Permissions and security of data addressed, with ICT operations and services becoming data-centric. Assurance. An overall assurance function is required. Stakeholders. The stakeholders and the impacts to be managed. Collectively, a data practice can be embedded in the business, across the business, throughout the data value stack, and along the data logistics chain. It is about changing the environment, instilling the behaviors to manage the outcomes. Such data practices are good for business now, addressing the current business issues as well as for future needs. Service-driven data practice model. Part of a data practice is the operational model to be used. The essence is a 3-line model of frontline business ownership, line 1, line 2 of shared and support services to service and support, with line 3 of audit. Such an approach also includes having data practices embedded locally within the respective business areas to make it relevant, practical, and with transparency of returns. The shared services to provide the common tools, processes, frameworks, policies, procedures, controls, and operations for use by the respective business areas. The required support services like advisory, skilling, the ability to do, and training, the how to do, and assurance for service delivery are also required. An overall portfolio management approach across the business areas and data for outcomes and benefits realization. The use of chargeback and cost recovery services across the business, including request management. These are proven business activities often existing across a business already. Business returns can be realized from these irrespective of AI, but are needed for AI. Business opportunities for data practices. Some business opportunities around establishing, enhancing, and scaling data practices within business include supporting services, providing supporting services including advisory, assurance, and the supporting skilling and training. Technology services, from design, development, implementation, and the supporting and shared services around technology. Areas of opportunity include integration of systems for managing data, revising ICT operations services to focus on prioritized data provision, as well as security and permissions management services. Data operations. Within a range of data services and opportunities are the remediation of data to address quality, assurance of provision, and supplying and servicing a range of data products. The business opportunities within an organization include cost savings, improved products and services, customer experience, and streamlining processes. Realizing the opportunities is about the proven, practical pragmatics applied across a business with embedding in the business. Practical pragmatic measures for data practices to support the data needs, the data management and data governance for AI are outlined. These activities are good for business irrespective of AI outcomes. Hope this session has provoked some thinking around business opportunities, investments, and opportunities for business transformation. Thank you for your time. Please share with others. Feel free to subscribe and add your comments.